Are you learning God's voice? That's a crucial question I have for you guys, because let me tell you, God is intimately involved in our lives. Let me tell you, He's my helper, He's my partner, He's my strategist, He's my partner, He's my friend, He's everything. So I don't want you guys missing out, but it's so important. That verse in the Bible said, my sheep know my voice. They listen and they follow me. So if you don't know His voice, this is the YouTube video for you today, to let you know that God is intimately talking to us specifically regarding to us and the problems we're going through, any stress, any challenge. He's communicating to us. So we just have to learn His voice so that we can pay attention and follow where He leads us. Like maybe like a month ago, 3 weeks ago, your girl here was very stressed out about a little situation that came up. And I remember I went to the gas station and just feeling so stressed. Can you believe, guys, I had to park at the gas station after I put my gas. I had to go and park and just have like a little time out with God. Say, God, what is this again? You know, my business in America. Again, I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to get it on track, and my husband too busy to talk to me, so I go running to God. And let me tell you how God is. He's so wonderful. Right after that parking in the gas station, I got a phone call from someone, and he was a guy that I ended up finding out about because, you know, my husband was on the phone. He was very upset, very angry about the whole thing that was happening. And just God magically planted a solution to me. He said, give such and such a call. Now, this is such and such person. We haven't spoken to them in years. But God just put it in my head, call him. And I called him and he answered the phone. And he said, look, I can't really help you, but this would be my advice to you. And I followed his advice. And so following his advice, I just had to leave a message for somebody. And the person didn't call me back or anything. So I'm like, oh gosh, what is this, guys? What is this, God? And then I stopped, and maybe like 30 minutes, even before I got to my office, in my office like 20 minutes away from the gas station, I got a call from that guy. And he was able to speak to my husband, and we were able to come to something. And a big thing that was pressing on me, this like was removed for a little bit. He didn't actually solve the problem. He just said, okay, I'm going to look into it for you. And we just got an email from him yesterday that he looked into the situation, and he's working it out for us, guys. And I know that message, to call that specific person, I know with God, you know, and I know He's my helper, guys, that any big problem comes up, He always gives me direction on who to call, who to get involved, the people that I need. And this guy was so nice enough to take my call. He said, I don't remember you guys, but here's what I would do. And again, God always comes to my rescue. That's why I say we do our best in the physical realm. And we pay attention to God's voice, like that little solution coming up, you know, in the middle of my husband venting, and it just came up, and God was just telling me, the whole time I was on the phone call with my husband, God was just telling me, Nikki, be quiet, be respectful, listen to your husband, you know, he gets like this sometimes, and just be his vice president. I call him my president, and we work together, which definitely has its moments at times, but you know, I'm so proud of us as a family and where God has taken us with the president and me with him as the president, me as the vice president. And we have troubles that come up, you know, and he does get angry sometimes, and I get angry sometimes, and that's how it is when you have your own business and you have to feed yourself and nobody's giving you a regular paycheck, which is us. But God is our boss, is what I say, and just learning to listen to God's voice in that moment with my husband on the phone, to be quiet, to listen to him, to be respectful of him, and say, okay, honey, let's do this. Let's give this guy a call. And everything ended up working out well because we can do our best, guys, in the physical realm. Like make that phone call, Nick, call that person, do this, send that email, whatever the situation is that we have to do in the physical realm, we have to do that. And then God is at work in the spiritual realm on our behalf. That even when trouble sometimes come, we know he has our back. So I want you guys knowing, that's why I say we can rejoice always and everything give thanks. Because we're not going through life alone, that God is with us. He's helping us to handle our problems. And so many times these magical solutions have popped into my head that I know, Nick, you're not that smart. And even for me to still have that guy's cell phone number on my phone after so many years was just a miracle again. So I don't want you guys to miss out. I want you to start learning God's voice. So even the magical solutions coming to mind, that's God. That's his help. Listen, pay attention. Even my sister fussed me out today. As a VP, I need to da-da-da-da. And I took that as a message from God, and I'm following her advice. And so God is very, very talkative, and I want you guys even more talkative than me. So I want you guys knowing his voice. So when these solutions and these ideas and these nudges and these cues and everything pops in mind, we know when it's God's voice and not the devil's voice. Hello. So we listen to God's voice and we follow his direction. And it's only practice and experience that you're going to learn his voice better. Like me having that idea come to my head and it working out. That was me learning about God, that when his thoughts come, I know immediately, okay, that's God. I need to work on that. I need to punch on this. So guys, don't miss out. Start learning. It's a practical experience that you're going to get, and you're going to get better and better and better at it. That you can have peace no matter the trials and everything that surrounds you, because you know God is with you as your partner, helping you to get through anything and any challenge that may come your way. So don't miss out. The best life, baby, with God as our life partner, friend, teacher, counselor, everything. Greatest friend ever. Peace.